Welcome to another edition of AUVSI's Weekend Roundup, where we point out some stories from the week you might have missed. And Brian, what have you got to start us off this week?
Okay, so Oklahoma State University and Vigilant Aerospace Systems recently conducted a demonstration flight using Oklahoma State's 13-mile Beyond Visual Line of Sight corridor. The demonstration evaluated beyond visual line of sight capabilities while also demonstrating Vigilant's latest Flight Horizon software, which provided airspace situational awareness throughout the flight. The fully autonomous demonstration flight covered more than 18 miles.
Oh, that's pretty long.
Yep.
A team of industry folks have unveiled the Ripsaw ground vehicle. TechCrunch Systems, How, and FLIR Systems created the Ripsaw, which they are pitching for the Army's Robotic Combat Vehicle program, which is going to be a family of systems that are expected to come online in about 2026.
Volvo Group has established a new dedicated business group focused on autonomous transportation that will cover industry segments such as mining, ports, and moving goods between logistics hubs of all kinds. Known as the Volvo Autonomous Solutions, the group's official mission is to accelerate the development, commercialization, and sales of autonomous transport solutions with a focus on the kind of transportation where there is a need to move large volumes of goods and material on predefined routes and receptive flows. A whole mouthful.
They have a pretty cool looking truck that has no driver spot at all. Ford has created, of all things, a drone research platform. So Ford's obviously an automaker, but they've created a platform for researchers to use for a variety of automobile-related situations. In one instance, if an autonomous vehicle sensors fail, they could call the drone to help out with that. Or if a car is being driven by a person and has a problem or whatever, they could send up the drone to act as sort of a flare, let people know where the trouble is, and a variety of things like that. So a little bit off the beaten path.
Interesting nonetheless. Final item for me and the feel-good story of the week. In Minnesota, a drone with thermal imaging helped rescue or find a missing 6-year-old child. The child had been missing for approximately 10 hours. And a St. Cloud, Minnesota drone operator saw the bright spot in a cornfield, which happened to be not only the child, but the family dog as well. It was the volunteer's first time using a drone for a search operation, so successful.
First time was the charm.
Yep.
Last one from me, a bit of a historic situation. A Mayflower autonomous ship is scheduled to cross the Atlantic in September 2020, 400 years after the original Mayflower crossed the Atlantic. That Mayflower carried pilgrims. This one will be obviously carrying no people, but it will carry various sensor pods to look at things like microplastics in the ocean, mammal tracking, that kind of research purpose. So pretty cool.
Yep.
So that's what we have for you this week, and we'll see you next week.